Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. Man, we've got a sweetheart right here. A 1962 Chevy Impala with the SS, a 409, a 4-speed, air-conditioned, four-wheel disc brakes, rack and pinion steering. It is body off the frame, nut and bolt restored to show condition. This thing's a beauty. If you go to volocars.com, you can study all the pictures top to bottom. You can read all the specs. You can get the price. Not only on this one, but we have a few hundred collector cars, and they are all for sale. So visit volocars.com. If you enjoy watching our videos, subscribe to the YouTube channel, click on the bell icon, and you'll be notified as the new ones are posted. Right now, join me. Let's go for a spin in this 62 Impala. She's real fine, my 409. Isn't that gorgeous? The color, the stance, the wheels. You open the door, it's just sparkling. It's just gleaming. It's just, car's slick everywhere you look. Let's start with the bottom. They lifted the body off of the frame. The bottom of the car is rock solid. They prepped it and they sprayed it. It looks like with a bed liner or maybe an undercoat, a nice thin, even layer. It's nice and clean. They completely restored the chassis. The frame and chassis components are all smooth, semi-gloss black, and every component on the chassis looks new. The front end's completely rebuilt, and it's upgraded with coil-over adjustable gas shocks, and it has a power rack and pinion steering system up front. The rear suspension's completely rebuilt. All the bushings and springs and shocks, all brand new, or new at the time of the restoration. You look up at the motor, it's immaculate. The freeze plugs are still brass. They never painted over it. It's spotless. The oil pan doesn't even have road dust on it. It's got a 4-speed transmission. All that's clean. Everything attached to the transmission, linkage, the mount, everything is immaculate. The whole drive shaft and U-joints are spotless. The rear end is spotless. It has a 362 ratio, they said, and it's got a rare posi unit in it. The brakes are upgraded. It's got disc brakes at all 4 wheels, drilled rotors, functional emergency brake system was hooked up recently. The exhaust system, these have an X frame, so the exhaust system's real neatly bent. It follows the frame, that same X shape. Beautiful job, whoever did the exhaust in this car. So do make sure you check out underneath. The fuel system's all new, the tank, the straps, the sending unit, the lines. It's a beauty. The color is like a Burgundy Wine color. It is absolutely straight. It's a mirror. I could shave in this reflection. It's a real tiny metal flake laid out evenly, real nice. And again, just polished, slick as glass. It feels like there's Teflon on the paint. The trim is exceptional. Every molding, every piece is new or restored. It's just gleaming. So you got twin rear antennas. You got twin bow tie mirrors. The Super Sport trim has the machine turned design in the middle and across the tail panel. It's got the rocker moldings. The windshield is new. I didn't roll up the other glass, but this glass looks new. It's got a light tint. Oh, why don't we do that? We're here, let's do it. Yeah, it looks like new glass to me. It's got real nice tint. The window frame is beautiful. 409 emblems, the whole grill, all of this, the emblem, all of that's beautiful. I do want to point out right across this panel, if you look for it, if the light hits it, there's little pimples right in this area right here. I've known this car for 2 years. That was there 2 years ago when I looked at it. It hasn't changed one bit. If it really, really bothered you, there's a professional shop next door. They could fix that. But you're not going to notice it unless you're waxing the car. The wheels, beautiful choice on the wheels. They're Cragars. They're chrome plated. They're 15-inch BF Goodrich tires. But look how the back ones are a little wider, a little fatter. It's got a nice, great stance, like I said. Door jambs, beautiful. The latches, the Weatherstrips, all of that's real slick. Love the 3 tail lights. I forgot the key. Yeah, you just open the door and it's just gleaming. There's nothing dull about that dashboard. The interior lights work too. A big, beautiful, clean trunk, spatter painted, 3-piece mat. Under the trunk lid and the jam are just as slick. And it has this really cool retractable light under there. It's actually on a wire that it unwinds. You can pull that light all the way to the front of the car and then you wind it back up and it's working. That's just a cool feature. You usually see that in Pontiacs. Bucket seats. It's got the SS console with the correct shifter coming out of the floor. Well, bam. It's a 409 motor. Dual quad Edelbrock intake, 2 500 CFM Edelbrock carbs. It's got the big correct dual snorkel air cleaner. The heat and air conditioning system has recently been added to the car. That's all very recent. All 409s had a slant top radiator, which this has. Every component looks new. It has the glass bowl filter, the fan shroud, the pulleys, the GM hoses. Look at the cadmium plated hinges. The bottom of the hood and the firewall are painted as slick as the car. It's got the gray speckled carpet and matching floor mats. Padded dash. It has the SS grab bar. And again, everything, the knobs, the trim, beautiful. It has a 1959 Impala tilt steering wheel. It has the old school style tachometer mounted to the column. And the round gauges in the dash are very similar to the original. They are aftermarket. There's a subwoofer back there. 6x9 speakers in the dash, but I couldn't find the stereo. Well, the original AM radio is not an original AM radio. It looks like one, but it's been rebuilt with modern guts. What else can I tell you in here? Under the dash, I can see the fuse block, the firewall insulation, the kick panels. Everything's mint. Headliner, visors, mirror, it's all excellent. The upholstery's been redone. It's fired up. Let me get both feet in here. Well, there's the stereo. I shouldn't have pumped it. 2 big carburetors. I guess I should not have pumped the gas. As soon as I put it to the floor, it started. You got seat belts up front. The cushions are good in the seat. Day-night mirror looks new. That runs nice. Well, if I mentioned the generator is actually an alternator inside, but they kept the look of the generator. All the steering components look new. Has a dual reservoir master cylinder. The door jambs up front here, it's slick. It is so nice. Yeah, someone's going to get an awesome car here. This will be one I'll remember years down the road. Door shuts beautifully. I can talk all day about this one, but why don't you go to volocars.com. There's plenty of ways to contact the salesman. I just gave you my impression of the car. They can answer specific questions or concerns you might have. at volocars.com. They will also make the financing, delivery, paperwork real easy for you. If you just enjoy watching the videos, I appreciate that. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon, and you will be the first to see the next one posted. Thanks for watching.